Good morning, MSF. It is I. I look smashed. I look like my head is smashed. I have the return of the 2-computer setup, by the way. So my Marvel Strike Force is being run on a separate computer, in hopes that it doesn't look like crap. Cheers. I actually have, and actually the 2-computer setup that I'm using is different than. I've got it actually set up different than I've had it before. And if this works, I actually have 3 screens. Ooh. I don't know what I'm doing with the second screen. Currently, Spotify's on it, but I don't really mess with it that much. But regardless, we are here. There's a pretty substantial lag between when I do things on here and when it happens on there, but as long as it looks smooth to you all, I guess it's really inconsequential and not a problem. And we are officially on BlueStacks today instead of LD Player because I didn't want to have to download LD Player on another computer. I just updated BlueStacks, which is already on it. Seems like it went well. Also, I got a new pop filter, so I'm no longer literally using a sock. I've been streaming with that sock for at least a year and a half. And no one has ever said anything. And for that, I thank you all. I had a literal sock wrapped around my microphone for at least a year, maybe longer. I went to a bargain bin store and they had this pop filter there. Pretty badass looking, honestly. It's huge. My mic is in here. Same mic. And when I checked, when I tested, I haven't tested this morning, I guess. But when I tested the audio quality yesterday, it sounded, I honestly, a little bit better. John Rogers, what's up? So, I got this for $15. Or no, I got it for 10. I got it for $10. I might. Check. Check 1 2. That's the next thing I need to tackle. Is I think the cord on the I think the cord I'm using for my audio is going out. Also, I've had that for years. We've gotten our money's worth out of this stuff. For sure. Okay, I'm gonna do her. Get all our dailies out of the way. Hey, it's back. Yeah. I'm bragging about one thing in the audio and the other one goes out. Yeah, yesterday, I streamed yesterday and I had audio problems like that the whole time as well. So, anyway, how we doing? We're gonna get dailies out of the way. No, we need to focus on gold. We gotta focus on gold. Beautiful. Back up here and spend stuff. All right. Cool. We're doing a Quasar feature today. Finally unlocked Mephisto. Hell yeah, brother. Mephisto is a game changer for sure. Anytime you unlock one of the mythics, man, it's just it's knuckin' butts. Just knuckin' butts. Alright. We are focusing on these gold orbs. My dude. Focusing on these gold orbs. I actually think the hood is the other one. No, it's not. It's Victoria Hand. No, it's not. I know what's going on. Question me. It's obviously Helverine. I did my homework before today. Yesterday on my stream, I was talking about how I needed to, do stuff, I did it yesterday. I don't have homework today, which is fan-fucking-tastic. I'm so excited that that is a thing in my life that I do not have to do today. We're going for gold because we are trying to still build towards our Fantastic Four MCU peeps. Okay, we did that. We need to hop into raids. Seriously? Did anybody else just see that thing tell me how to play raids? I think this is how raids work. Did I get kicked out of my fucking alliance? No. If they would have kicked me out, they'd have kicked me out a month ago. I don't know. I've been doing good lately. Saw that. I was like, what the fuck? Wait. Did I get put in a freaking a bitch alliance? Because I got kicked out? Didn't even know? I've been doing good. When I had my like month away, I could honestly see why they might have considered it, but look, I look puffy as fuck, bro. Looks like I was just using the wrong team, so that's gonna go well. It's gonna go well here soon. But yeah, no, we're rolling, rocking and rolling. I'm trying to think if I've got any big events coming up this week. I'm starting work on a film. Uh, I've already started the work, but like in honest, we're doing our tech scouting. I'm redoing my office. Like I said, this guy's up here. I got a couple pieces that have moved around pretty substantially. I need to. You can kind of see there's like a little line of little minifigures. I need to redo how they're set up pretty bad. Um, I'm excited just to get to chill today though. We'll get off here. We'll eat lunch with the wife. Probably take a nap. Probably play a video game. Like an actual, not just Marvel Strike Force on stream. Actually, just play a video game. It's gonna be fantastic. Yeah, other than the fact that I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. I have a 4-second delay from when I move on here to the other. Defeat? The hell is this? Since when do I get defeated in raids? I wonder if we bumped up in difficulty, and this is why they would kick me out. I don't know this stuff. I wonder if we bumped up in difficulty and I didn't know. Usually I just run right through this whole, all the spotlight. Ugh. I have been having shoulder problems as of yesterday. Today they're not much better. I might be taking a nap with a pens machine on with a timer. We don't just absolutely and utterly. I tried to see how long I could go with the tens machine on. Turns out, at a point, it's not good for you. It was like not shredding my muscle, not in a good way. It like destroyed my muscles for like a couple days. I had it on for 2.5 hours, and I decided that hours good enough. We're eating grapes today. The sexiest of fruits to eat on stream. If anybody was a fan of Avenged Sevenfold, the Rev, my alliance is down to 13 peeps. If you ever get a chance to check out the pit books. Not any more than I did when I first looked at it, because we talked about how it was in the Max universe. But nah, not since then. I haven't had the chance. I haven't run into him. What the hell? Oh, dude, we upped chaos. We did go up in difficulty. I can't use freaking vigilante. Are you serious? That's freaking crazy. ISO 8 tier 3 level 3. 105 gear tier 19. 7 yellow stars. I don't have him at 7 yellow. Bro. I must have missed a Discord message. I'm such a good Alliance member. Goodness. Dude, I look puffy as fuck, bro. I did eat 4 hot dogs yesterday. Okay. Where are we? Gotta go through the store, of course. Flapper, yeah. That's the main thing left. Okay, let's look at this. I have been buying these shards for obvious reasons. And then we've been getting the things we need for Silver Sable, Daredevil. Miss out. Always covered, you would be rent out. Okay, nothing there. Pretty much nothing. Okay. I missed Aron. Whoops. How long have you been in that alliance, John Rogers? You looking for another one? 13 peeps is rough. Oh, hell yeah. Wait. Does Blade not need these anymore? Pause. I was under the impression that's what I needed to get Blade where I wanted him. I get more than a May. Comes in unstable orb. Armory 20 orb. We needed those. We're at 24 out of 25 of those, but we're still going to need these freaking sigils. Yeah, we decided... Yeah, it's not in any of these. Or, excuse me, we don't have any of those. That's crazy. I definitely thought that this was like one of the main ones I needed. Wild. We're so close to moving forward with Prop X, but we got a long ways to go, son. I buy the 3 at the bottom to get the daily objectives done. For bars could talk, they'd ask me what I'm so sad for. Someday we'll finish Joaquin, bro. I feel like that's been one crazy grind. I don't even have them built either. We got pretty decent stuff in the stores today, though. Like, honestly. What are we looking at on orbs? Are we on the regular? We're on the thing. We on it. We on the thing. Orb opening stream. Run 7's old favorite. He used to only look for streams where people were opening orbs as content. I'm opening because I want the DPCs. Right now. Okay. 2.274. I guess I don't technically need them right now. I just misled you, and I apologize for that. It's very... What the hell is this? I mean, that's cool if we had a 7-star cursed situation. Got the hood at 1 diamond. For it to be purple, 1 diamond's a little shitty if that's the only thing. I'm still struggling to get Odin. We just got... Didn't you say you just got Mephisto? Yeah, that Odin grind's fucking crazy after you get Mephisto. You have to already have Mephisto. So, I mean, yeah. That's... Odin's the hardest character still. I think at the moment, Odin is still the hardest character in the game to get. As we sit here talking. That could be different tomorrow. But I'm pretty sure he's still the most difficult character in the game to get. Oh, Professor X. Odin's number 2. I don't have... Professor X is hard enough that I don't currently have him. Granted, I mean, getting that stuff for Odin is no joke either, but I'm blinded by my own position. Yeah, Odin's a tough run, man. I've been debating if Professor X is the worst grind for something I've ever seen. I feel like with APOC, I was able to like pretty continuously do it like month after month, like do something. With Professor X, it came out. I was able to do the whole. You can look at it. I was able to do the whole first thing. Like I was able to do this immediately, and then I've been stuck here ever since. So ever since it first launched, I went through this like that, and then now I've been here forever. And actually looking at it, it's gear tier 19 city, so I could have run through this and finished this at any point. Which is kind of funny, but also your boy needs that gold and these credits. I need kind of everything in here. That moment you realize you could have been, well, it's only a little bit of help, but as what I'm trying to build right now. Yeah, let's do this real quick. Hold on a second. We might need to do this real quick. We're trying to get that Fantastic Four build done. At 721. Yeah, and I forgot to do a freaking arena battles last night. I got knocked all the way back to 136. You gotta build a Fantastic Four MCU right now. Not an option. All right, let's hop in there. This shouldn't be that hard. I'm almost all the way through Gear Tier 20 with Vigilante. So we just use all of Vigilante. Hop in this bitch. We'll do this, and then we'll do Cosmic Crucible, and then we'll do our feature. Our feature for today, baby. I need to go back and figure out how I know this person. This is currently the only artist on this playlist, and I'm not really sure how I know this person. Get out of here, Black Knight. Old ass. They got that Void Knight. Yeah, Punisher. Right now, Punisher is gear tier 20 and Hitmonkey's gear tier 20. I was gonna do for this situation, I've got Oath and Blade, Punisher, Hitmonkey, and I was gonna do Silver Sable next. New stats, get her. Attack all. Oh, we got a Phoenix on the field. We made a bit of a mistake, but I think we'll be alright. Monkey was like, Dark who? Dark who? Gear tier 20 Punisher. Did we win? We won! Let's go! I've been stuck on the first part of Professor X. Can't 3-star node 1-4. Oh, yeah. Well, and actually looking at it, I didn't 3-star the first one on this, but you don't need to 3-star. You just gotta pass it. You just have to pass it for the... Oh, well, you to get the check mark, I guess you have to 3-star it. I'm just getting the rewards right now. Your boy needs that Skrilla. Also, I've been listening to the audiobooks of Wheel of Time. I don't know if you've read those. Everybody and their mother has been recommending them to me for years. And when I went on my situation, I looked on Spotify and they have like a bunch of those books on audio for premium customers. I just started the second one. Dude, Gear Tier 20 Punisher doesn't fuck around. Still to this day of our Lord, he don't fuck around. Like, at all. No sirree, Bob. Get out of here, Minerva. Acting like you know something. Beautiful. Wheel of Time was a good read. Hell, dude, that first one, the first one, it took a second for me to get into it. When I got into it, I was like into it. The second one is crazy. I'm on the Great Hunt. Real solid books, man. All right. We'll be done with our little sidetrack situation here in a second. Okay, let's see. Lalandra and Kahori being the what I perceive as the two biggest issues. Kahori's probably gonna try to like run through us here in a second, so kill her, get back on Lalandra. Punisher doing his punishing. Love it. That's nasty. I love that Punisher doesn't suck anymore. He sucked for so long. What a weak follow-up to what we were doing before this right here. Get out of here. Get out of here. You're joking. I get 100 T4 ability material. I get 2 million gold for that. They really screwed up the show, though. Oh, man, that sucks. I listened to it so I could watch the show. Was it show that bad? I was wondering. It was a whole thing. Like, everybody was like, oh, yeah, they're making the show, making the show, making the show. And then it came out and never heard anything. So it was bad. That sucked. Real quick, just since we're here, let's just breeze through this really quick so we got all the 3 stars. Future Frosty will appreciate this. What'd they do in the show, if you don't mind me asking? I was wondering why I hadn't heard anything. It must be because it's bad. Probably won't watch it then. Alright. Time to find out why we didn't 3-star this in the first place. Probably didn't have the... Probably weren't where we are now. Get out of here. Get out of here. You too. I'm trying to think. What else? What else to talk about? Same thing they always do, straight away from the source material. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Yeah, I don't know. It's crazy to me that they do that. Like, and I like it when they use the source material and elaborate. But when they do that shit where they just kind of walk all the way from it, it's like, what the hell, dude? Like, Came here for a specific reason, and you're not giving it to me. I don't know what Deathpool's role here is. That's the 3-star I needed. That gives me the check mark. But I cannot proceed. That's what proceeding is what I've been building for, but I don't know why I thought I couldn't play at all. That's a good cleanup, though. Now we should have check mark, right? Yeah, there it is. Boom, we got a check mark. Woo! Yeah, gear to 20, gear to 20. Yep. All right. We're going to claim all our stuff, and then we're going to double check our progress on being able to... We're going to double check our progress on being able to build up MCU, our MCU peeps. Quasar! Our feature for today, if I haven't said it. I think it's in the title.
I am the Watcher.
Oh, come on, thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate it. I don't know if your name is any reference to Digimon, but I love Digimon. I don't know if that is a Digimon. I don't know what it is, but I just wanted to throw out there that it reminded me of Digimon, and I quite like that. You checkmarked a nostalgia spot in my brain. Got a little dopamine reading your name, even though I have no idea what it means. Okay, we got Crucible battles we need to do. Blitz not sim with tier 20. Lol. That's just big lols. Nothing we can do there. Okay, great. Great. We're going to finish the Crucible battles here in a bit. Okay. Stellar, superb, amazing. We'll click this. Hood shards. Feel it? Never mind. I was gonna say something about. Okay, I want to double check our orbs quick. I don't have anything crazy I can open. I should have at least one gold orb to open, which is important because I keep dumping all my gold every day. Actually, I'm fine popping these guys. Oh, I got nothing. I got legit. That was absolutely worst pulls possible. These pulls were better than the premium orb. Anyone keeping track at home, that actually worked out better than the premium orb. Take 480. Hey, take these. And then we'll get open these bad boys. Looking for the red sigils. Nothing. Great. Just super happy. Hit Monkey's in this. We're definitely open this. Yes, Hit Monkey. Very excited about that. We still need Peggy. Really good pulls on this, actually. We needed everybody. That's not true, but we needed a lot of the people we pulled. That was good. Good stuff. Good stuff. I don't think sigils are in here. Yeah, no. We got the Icker, though. Let's see. Okay. No, these aren't the sigils. Yeah, those are the glyphs. I was like, oh, did I just make it to where we can continue in Professor X? Because maybe we do that. Get them good rewards. That was the orb. That right there was the orb we actually were hunting for. All right. The Batman / Deadpool crossover should be coming out this month. DC is publishing one and Marvel is doing one. That sounds wild. I'll have to see if I can pick that up. Do we still have the challenges up? Play with the cursed characters. We got 8 hours. Don't forget to finish this. Take advantage of it while it's here. Training orbs. I thought, yeah, there were some challenges that disappeared as of yesterday. Yeah. Cool. Don't forget to be doing your danger room. I If you notice here, I haven't done an actual run of Danger Room, but I actually have been working very hard in Danger Room. I've just been grinding. I've been grinding danger tokens. So currently, I have 1,000 outside of the ones I've already used. So that's, yeah, so then I can hit this bad boy. That's going to be big because I've just been using Mr. Fantastic and Mrs. Fantastic. Little Invisible Woman action. Still got a ways to go, though, obviously. But we've been doing the grind. Trying to get all the tokens. I'm doing all the tokens, and I'm going to try to do, like, 2 real strong runs. Okay. I'm not looking for leaderboards. I'm just trying to clear milestones if I can. Alright, let's see. How far can we go on this? Okay. So, let's see if we can get him to 90. And then we've got 25% piercing primary and secondary targets. Apply trauma for 2 turns. Not bad. Plus 30% damage primary and secondary targets. If this character has 2 or more Fantastic Four allies, reduce the duration of all negative effects on this character. That's the one. Even though currently we don't have Franklin still. We're trying. Okay, so do I try to bring her to 100 or him to 95? I'm thinking him to 95. We have a lot of building to go. No, hold on. We'll bring her to 100. We wanted her at 100 yesterday. I don't think we have the gold though. We do have enough gold. No shit. Get her to gear tier 19. Oh, we can't. Okay. So we need essentially 2 million gold. If we can get up to 2 million gold by some random beautiful happenstance today, we can bring her to gear tier 19, which would be great. We'll double check. I'm pretty sure we opened all our blitz orbs yesterday. We're doing the typical scrounge for gold technique. She might be pretty useful in Cosmic Cruise. We really needed her yesterday. Oh, and I still have to check see if I even won yesterday. We had a really rough Cosmic Crucible yesterday, but when we finished, our opponent still hadn't attacked, which he had plenty of time to attack. So I expected him to, but we definitely had a rough time. Real rough day. I'm trying to think. I feel like there's some orbs in here, some shit orbs that have some kind of gold. And actually, hold on. Let me look at one thing. If we look at this command center thing, I did have this bad boy that said I need to play 2 more Crucible battles. I get 40. Is it 40 each or no? I just get 40. So I get 40. Where am I at? 250. Yeah, see right here. So if I get 250, I'll go to 290, and that'll give me 500k, which puts me at halfway where I need to go. 2 days in a row. It's a dream. I've been really debating. After Max Carnage came on here and had a heart to heart to me about this how everybody's doing this partner push, and I was talking with the wife. I need to double check some stuff on how the partner thing works, but I might actually start doing Saturday and Sundays from here on. I don't know if it's gonna be enough for the partner push, but I might actually do full weekends. Okay, so we get the 500k from here. I don't think there's any gold in that one. So when we get 2 more things, do 2 more battles, we'll be up to 1 million. So we'll need another 1 million. And honestly, how much gold? This is just Invisible Woman shards. You would have to nail every day, though, because you need exactly 8 streams a month with 70 viewers. Yeah. My thing is when I stream, I don't know if there's... I can't really stream other times. I don't know if there's a viewership. Even right now, I'm at 29 people, which I appreciate all of you. But the average would have to be 75. Okay. Run fast stats at 4 and armor is 20. Double check if there's anything I can cheese to get more gold. I'll probably finish this today, hey? I'm not going to finish this because my alliance jumped up difficulties and I couldn't use Vigilante. Thanks, God. Actually, my alliance, I need to think. Oh, Battling Cosmic Crucible. I might actually finish it anyway. Battling Cosmic Crucible will give you stuff there. Looks like we just need to go ahead and hop in. We just have, if we're careful, we might be able to get what's her nuts up. I'm trying to think. There's no. I went through here and I hit all these, so I don't think there's any more gold we can take advantage of. May happen one of these. Maybe I'm making it up. Not making it up. Okay. Cool. So let's do this. Yeah. Yeah, I lost. Okay, I want. Well, I want to look really quick. What held? Oh, it was my my Illuminati, my little Illuminati Thanos Endgame Sasquatch situation. Yo, this dude's got freaking. He's got Franklin gear tier 19. Yeah, he's got the whole Fantastic Four gear tier 19. That's fucking crazy, dude. And so I'm up against Bay. Let's see, where are we at, Bay? Right above me. He's the same power level. We've got Franklin right there. That's tough, dude. This is rough, man. All right, I'm gonna get real quick. I'm gonna do I'm gonna turn this off for a second on here. I'm pulling up my spreadsheets. A lot of buttons to click through, apparently. Actually, let me look. Maybe I do it on this computer. But I didn't see the scores for the first round. Yeah, give me 1 second. Yeah, dude, I'm not running on my laptop right now. I'm only running OBS and Spotify, and it still says 100% CPU. I lost mine because I messed up on Odinati in Room 1. I'm trying to see if this updates. Yeah, it says 96%. Like, it's still not really worth it. Bring it up on mine, but I'm gonna bring it up on here. I have a second screen, or excuse me, I have a third screen. So I just wish I knew why my processor was performing so poorly. It's pretty crazy how poorly this processor is currently. Whoops, I hit the wrong button. Here we go. We're back over here. We'll see what we got over here, and then I'm also gonna be working counter sheet over here. We'll also pull up the MSF counter sheet and our Marvel Church. All right, so looking at this, I'm moving spreadsheets. Okay, sorry. I guess I could show you what I'm doing. There we go. Sorry if that flash burned anybody. Okay, so currently we are clearing out. I just copied yesterday's. Great. Okay. So before we get in this, it was requested to see scores. Which scores were you looking for? We got it's kind of funny, it doesn't actually show what happened there. Ultimately our guy he one shot us. He's got a curse on offense. And my curse aren't built because I don't have that stuff. Immortal 1, Emma X and 2, SNF and 3. What is that? You'd have to look at your rankings. Oh, to see the overall score? Yeah, okay. So I got 48, 554. He got 49, 369. So that's the thing I've been saying. In Plat 1, I'm telling you, is harder than Plat 2 and 3. I don't know why, but I always have so much more trouble getting out of Plat 1 than I do getting out of Plat 2. And now it's just getting worse, honestly. Because I mean, you just looking at the things. Even this guy has Franklin Richards and Sue and Mr. Fantastic all built to gear tier 19. So there's not much I can do about that. Because that also probably means he's got a curse all hiding in the background too. So I'm gonna spreadsheet. So we're gonna do room 1 is Annihilator Sus at 6.7 million. Room 2 is gonna be Night Stalkers Vanilla 5.9. Room 3 is Astral 6.7. Passed out at another bed. Room 4, we've got Absolute A-Force. You can see, even looking at this guy's defense, I have to do this perfectly because he's definitely leaning in on. He's got Absolute A-Force all on defense, and look at that Spider Society. All he did was he's loaded up his fucking offense for sure. We're at Absolute A-Force at 4.7 or 4.8 technically. We round. SPS at 5. And then for room 6, we have not Liberty. What is that? I don't know what the hell he's got going on in 6. Okay, so in 6 we've got stop right clicking. I've only got one mouse and I have it on the Marvel Strike Force computer. We've got Cap Sam. We've got Herc. We have Peggy, Slayer, and Falcon Joaquin. Let's put a J. That's going to be at 5.7. His defense overall is fairly weak. That I don't know shit about Liberty. There's plenty of counters against Spider Society. Absolute A-Force is a war team. We have our own special counter against Astral. Or no, excuse me, not Astral. This Annihilators, I'm pretty sure. So Night Stalkers, Annihilators, Astral is going to be the points. At least the points I immediately identify as an issue. Wop, drinking whatever the heck this is. That was free. That's gonna be the commercial on my OF page. Take Vigilante into Liberty Team. Are they that big a deal? My first instinct was to take Vigilante into Night Stalkers. I skipped Liberty because I thought they were trash. Okay, which buttons? Where are my buttons at? Okay, that's right. I don't have a mouse. These are my offensive teams. Season 16. Put our offensive teams right there. And he said Vigilante into Liberty. Oh, whatever this Liberty team is. You have Emma X on offense. I do. I'm fair. Yeah, I have full Astral on offense. So this is all my offense, and I can zoom in a bit, make it a little easier to see. Like 25. So this is everybody I have and need. I'd actually be able to go 150. I'm assuming you're probably on a phone. I feel like you're always on a phone. There we go. So let me see. Annihilator Sus Mephisto. When I did the other Annihilator counters, I was using just Astral against them. Annihilators, Thanos Endgame, Black Knight, Volkang, Mephisto, Annihilators, Merc for Money, Ares. Where did I first do the Black Knight Annihilator Kahori? I used Astral. I'm wondering if Room 1 is an Astral counter. If Astral will pull it off. But if I need to use MX somewhere else, that's fine too. Night Stalkers. Yeah, I usually use Vigilante on Night Stalkers. I could do this a Kohori, Apoc, Odin, Black Knight, Nightcrawler situation. I feel like I've seen Night Stalkers quite a bit this season. Night Stalker, yeah, Vigilante. Yeah, I've only used Night Stalkers or this thing, which is quite a heavy cost. And then we've got Astral in 3, and I know I've gone against Astral a few times. 6.7. Actually, so that this Astral is the same as the last one, and it's in room 3, so it shouldn't even be as hard. We might keep this as a. We might keep this as an option. It does take out a few options here. APOC. And then this would be get rid of MOE in the current situation. Oh, so then we would still have Starjammers. I mean, Starjammers will take out Night Stalkers for sure. Because here I can do Sub 6 Vulture. Assuming the old counters work. And I still have Immortal X-Men. Starjammers. I'm gonna need to one-tap everything to have a chance. Right? So that's the big thing right now. I don't know if room 1 will one-tap. If I Starjam, I might be able to use Starjammers in room 1 and one-tap. Pretty sure Starjammers would take out any team they have on defense. I'm pretty sure too. Now, which team should I use them on? I've done a 6.7 Astral, so that team on the Astral will definitely work. But my thing right now is I don't know. Starjammers are here. That makes more sense to me. Then that leaves Astral open. But for me, Vigilante wants to go against Night Stalkers. But I don't know what the hell they're doing in room 6. Like, what is that? Like an Immortal the Night Stalkers? So Jammers 1, Immortal the Night Stalkers, Red Hulk, Kang, Apoc, Ares, Void Knight, Astral. And then Absolute A-Force, I could just use some sort of... Probably like... What do I have left? Cabal null something, or I could just use Astral maybe. The absolute. Does anybody even have absolute A Force as a like there being a counter existing? Not on Marvel Church. A regular counter sheet. As far as I can tell, I don't think this is being updated. AAF. Yeah, there's nothing on here for countering them. But I mean, they're not like a. I'm wondering if I could do like Cabal, Null, and then maybe we have Void Knight there. Some other villain. Cabal, Kang, Emma X would work again. Give Gore on offense. I don't know. Let's find out. I don't think I do. I'm not sure. I'm also, for full transparency, I'm not exactly sure what your last message said. I don't. Gora's on defense. Ball King, Emma X would work against Night Stalkers more than Room 6. Ball King, Emma X would work against Night Stalkers more than Room 6. Ball King, Emma X. Well, then I get rid of my. If I do that, I'm gonna get rid of my astral counter we've been using, or we used it yesterday, I think. Yeah, we used that yesterday and beat the shit out of them. And also, yesterday was the exact same. It was 6.7 million, which is what today's is. But we're in 3 instead of 2. Or on Room 6. So, using Cabal, Kang, Emma X in Room 6? Is that what you're saying? Cabal, Kang, Emma X in Room 6. Bring up Vigilante for Night Stalkers? And then I could probably just use Immortal on Absolute A-Force. Void Knight, Red Hulk plus 3 new tunes that hit adjacent. In what? Doesn't have to be Kang. Red Hulk, Void Knight. You're talking about for room. You're jumping around. Room 3? Yeah, okay, for room 3. So Red Hulk, Void Knight. What you're saying is I don't have to have Kang. But it would need to be a new tune. And then this becomes Cabal, Kang, Emma X. And then we can move Vigilante here. IX here. And then maybe do like Red Hulk, Null, Apoc Ares, Void Knight. Did you bring Invisible Woman up anymore? Yes. I was actually talking about that right before you got on. She's at level 100, but I don't have enough gold to get her to Gear Tier 19. I'm 1 million gold away. So if I play 2 of these matches, I'm gonna get significantly closer. I'm not gonna quite get it there, but I'm right there. She's. I'll show you. I also brought up Mr. Fantastic a little bit more, which is probably a bad thing. She's right here. But I need 1,800,000 gold, and I've got 590,000. And then I brought Mr. Fantastic up to 90. I brought him up 5 levels and her up 10. That's where I'm at right now. Passion. And I might be able to get him up to purple 3, but we might want to wait. Nah, he's at 72,000. But yeah, so she might be good on that team. Okay. So over whom? Null or APOC or Ares? If she's high enough now. Also, if I made it a legitimate danger room move, I'd probably get a lot of her shards. I don't know if I would be able to bring up another star or not. That's important to note. Let's look. How far are we from her being another star? I think there's a pretty good shot we could get her to 4 stars if I actually tried in danger room. I've just been grinding tokens in danger room, so I've got a lot of tokens. But I haven't actually taken an actual run at it, which is why. So I haven't unlocked this, which would give me a bunch of her shards. I would just need to get the quad coin. I don't know how far I'd have to go. I don't know if it's worth. I don't know if it's worth trying to run through the whole thing. How far would I have to get? Because I just haven't quad coins. Oh, I only got to get to 600. Hold on. We'll do this really quick because I know I can do this super fast. Hold on. We're gonna run through this. There's a pretty good chance we're gonna get some pretty solid help here if I do this. I actually don't want this one. I want this one. Hold on. Sorry. Yeah, let's just do this really fast. I know we were doing a Cosmic Crucible, but this is actually gonna. We just need to get to 600. We picked our speed thing, right? So what I was doing for my original grinding was this. We'll go quick. We're not trying to push for a high score. We're just trying to get 600 points. That's it. Then we get our quad coins and we'll get a bunch of invisible woman shards. I know I could have done that. I've literally just been sitting here doing like one node and resetting it and just literally cycling friggin' 10 10 tokens, like 10 token nodes. But this should getting 600 points should not be a problem, and it shouldn't take any time at all. Yeah, we're still getting 100 points. Flame. Like that. My thing was I was pushing to get all the danger room tokens, and then put them all on and do a legitimate push in the in the in the in the rooms. I probably should have ulted. It won't matter. It won't matter. I've really just been playing around real hard with Danger Room. I have not made a legitimate run at it. So glad to be done with it. Yeah. Did you get all the milestones, or did you push for like a high leaderboard position? I like Danger Room, but I've just been just grinding those tokens. Nice and easy. Got about 6,000 coins. I did my difficulty tent. Nice. Yeah, I'm gonna try. That's what I was gonna try. I was gonna try to get all the coins, hit them all, and then do difficulty 10. Enemies cannot gain speed by attack. Nah, that sounds good. Probably should have rented that, but that's fine. We're good. That's awesome though, getting the 6,000 coins. I think I'm sitting at I have 2,000, something maybe 3,000 coins. Get out of here. All right, we're at 400 out of 600 we're going for. Always take speeding ticket. I'm not doing a legitimate run. These are sort of I don't know if I got a speeding ticket on there or not. I'm just trying to get 600 points. I've been cheesing Danger Room so far. But we're going for 600 points so we can actually unlock the main thing. I've just been grinding tokens. But thank you, Nandor the Relentless. Little, what is that, a What We Do in the Shadows reference? It's what it feels like. Yeah, I've been grinding, I've been doing like one node restarting to get a bunch of tokens. And then I'm gonna do a legitimate round after I get all the tokens. So the most I've gotten is 400 points because I was messing around with it one day because I was trying. That was my first like poke at it, see what teams were using, etc. So I haven't unlocked the like global milestones. So if I get to 600 points here, I get the global milestones. That's all we're doing. We're actually trying to do Cosmic Crucible. But we're gonna think about using Invisible Woman, and if I get the global milestone, I might be able to bring up another star. So just giving that a shot real quick. What a fun place to lose. But watch this just be it. We're trying to gatekeep a little bit on the trying to gatekeep those quad tokens or whatever. All right, Silver Sable feels like the biggest problem right now. We have no cooldowns, so that's good. No solid ability energy. Hi, all. What's up, John Jay? Welcome in. Good morning. This isn't looking good. Thank you, Franklin. We just need to win this one. It doesn't have to be anything crazy. As long as we get the W, it's okay. Okay, I think we're there. Should be pretty easy from here. Bam. Yep. Nice and easy. I was able to beat difficulty 10 with 3-star Richards. 3-star, like Reed Richards? Or Franklin? I don't have Franklin unlocked yet. But that right there, that gives me the 600 points I need for the rewards. So that gives me that. And now I can kind of, I don't have to do that anymore. That unlocks the global milestone. Bam. And that gives me a whole bunch of stuff. Which apparently brings my Emma Frost up. So I got 100. So I definitely went up. I got 100 Invisible Woman shards. 7,000 and I don't know where the antimatter is. And that's it. But so that brings my Invisible Woman up to 4, which is wicked better. Very good things. Very good things. Beautiful. And where is that store at? The antimatter store? Am I like, what the hell is that? Put him far left, gear tier 20 Franklin. Oh, well, that'll do it. Where's this store at? This antimatter thing. Is it not out yet? Or is it somewhere silly like online or something? If anyone needs all extra CC points, they're 1 hour between CC begins and allowance event ends. Antimatter is the next store. After Intel store ends, it'll be nice. Ah, I see. Nice. Also, I'm just reminded that I can go to marvelstrikeforce.com and also get some stuff from here. I'm just really trying to get that gear tier 19 on Invisible Woman. I just think that would... It just feels right. We're on Marvel Strike Force store right now. You can't see it, but it's happening. It's real. We're making headway. We're making headway. There's no gold in any of this. I did want to look on this like daily web reward thing. I forget if there's any gold. There's not gold. Okay, not worth it. Doesn't matter. Okay, we did what we could. So, full 20 Fantastic Four diamond credit from allied support and one arm. Jeez, that'll work. That'll definitely work. Okay. So I was gonna say we got almost nothing from it. We got her up another situation, which is great. So back to the actual planning of what we're doing. Cosmic Crucible. We out here. Okay. So, Midnight, if you're still in chat, or anybody else. So we built that so Invisible Woman could go in this team. We want Red Hulk and Void Knight for sure. Maybe we take out Ares for Invisible Woman. Or APOC. They got Ares. Okay, that's what I thought. IWM. Alright. How we feeling overall about this attack plan? I'm also gonna do I'm not gonna do this one until I've done at least 2 so I can collect a couple rewards and see if we get any. We'll get at least 500,000 gold. Wait. Something happened. We're at 2.5 million. I didn't even notice. I don't know how I didn't notice that. We only needed 1.8 million. We're at 2.5 million, so we can actually bring Invisible Woman up to gear tier 19 right now. I was off by 100k, but still. That's great. Ares, Invisible Woman, APOC. Okay. Got you. So Red Hulk to take out Null. Put Ares back in. Yeah, Null wasn't doing too much other than being extra stats. Okay, so that's great. She's rocking and rolling. She's legitimately useful now. And then we can have she's almost arena viable for me, honestly. No, she is arena viable for me. I don't even really need her have her favorite. I'm not building her. I'm not building her anymore right now. I'll be focusing on Franklin when I get him and Reed. Anyway. I'm thinking it's cheaper to unlock using cords in Intel Store to refresh 2 days. Refresh 6 times daily is 90 shards for 600 cores. Oh, good point. And just keep buying. I can't buy Franklin though. That way, I've been using my cords to get Franklin. Franklin's not in that store, is he? How are we feeling about these teams? Any comments before we hop in? Franklin in here? I don't think he is. Yeah, he's not. Next week. Oh, he'll be in there next week. Yeah, I'll probably work on that. Cause boy, I've been pushing hard. I've been using all of my cores on getting him, and we're still pretty far away, honestly. I think we're at 60 shards or something. All right, we ready for this? Lazarus coming tomorrow. Lazarus. Where did the accursed here? Are you fucking with me? Sixth member. I feel like you're fucking with me. All right, let's hop in a Cosmic Crucible. Let's do this. All right. Okay, let's see. Where do we want to start? Let's start on 6. Azazel, I know is coming. Is that what you were? Did you just type it out wrong? That's it. Okay, yeah. I was gonna say Lazarus from Batman. I was like sitting here trying to think. I was like, I'm pretty sure that's DC. Butchered name. What did he say? I was like, the Lazarus pit? Like, oh, yeah, no, I straight up was like, what? DC thing coming, like deep cut DC character coming to this game? All right, let's start on room 6. Why not? Which Cabal Kang Emma X. This is where we're at with that one. So looking at this, I'm gonna focus on our Liberty team. So I'm gonna go for Peggy first. I'm not sure what the hell this team is supposed to be doing. That's the big thing. Clear all positive effects from self and heal. Do you face Thunderbolts? Not this time. Yeah, not this time. Okay. Morning, Frost. You got Banks. What's up? Working on Cosmic Crucible. Immortal X-Men work on this? Yeah, but I don't want to use them. I don't want to use them here. Sub 6 them. I'm gonna sub 6. Oh, hold on. You got to see the whole context. This is what we're up against. So, right, room 1, we've got Annihilator Sus. We're gonna Star Jam it. Room 2, we're gonna Vigilante Night Stalkers. Room 3, Red Hulk, Ares, APOC, Invisible Woman, MCU, Void Knight, Astral. We got Absolute A-Force for some reason. We got Immortal X-Men there. Spider Society. So we're gonna use Sub 6 Vulture. So here we're gonna use Cabal, Kang, MX. That's where we're at. I know it's a. The thing is this bodes poorly for me because this guy, his defense is weird. I have to be perfect. I need to kill every single one of these. So Midnight. I think it was just Midnight Night. Some other people might have given the suggestions. Midnight and I have discussed out this very intricately to try to see if I need to be able to full clear each one every time. So Sub 6 Vulture's a sure win on Spider Society. Immortal X-Men's a sure win. The only one the only ones that are not for sure, I would say Vigilante can go sideways. Room 3, that Red Hulk Ares APOC, that's more of an experimental thing, but it more than likely will win. And this Cabal King MX is kind of in the same boat. It will more than likely win. But that's where we're at currently. It's a weird thing, but he's got full Fantastic Four MCU, right? So his offense, so he's got, and therefore he's got full accursed. His MCU team is all gear tier 19, etc. So his offense, looking at this defense, his offense is nuts. So I have to be perfect. So this is where we're at. And honestly, in our current configuration, we've got some pretty decent teams in reserve. I've got Old Man Logan, Astral, and Odin just kind of chilling in the background. And Null. But we don't, ultimately, the only way we're going to win this is if I honestly think we have to take them all out one go. So right now, room 6, we're looking at Cabal, Emma X, Kang. And that's just, we're just trying to outspeed him. Mine is the same way. We both have Mephisto, Odin, Null, Apocalypse, Phoenix Force. Ugh. I forgot to turn off the screen thing. All right, let's do this. All right, in room 6, we have Peggy Carter, Spider Slayer, Hercules, Falcon Joaquin, and Cap Sam. We're throwing Cabal, MX, Kang at it. Hopefully being able to take this out. We're at a little bit over 1 million punch up, so here we go. And for those of you who were here yesterday, I did lose yesterday. But both days are 30 million punch up. So it's not great. I'm actually a pretty big fan of this. Slowing down Cap Sam feels like a move that it feels right. But we'll see if we can kill people with our Cabal here. Oh, we got stunned on Namor. That's got to be good for us. Got to be a good thing. Can't be anything else. There she goes. There she goes. There she goes again. We'll go for Joaquin now. Slayer's dead. Beautiful. So we win. Nice and easy. Beautiful W. Exactly what you want to see. Exactly what you want to see. We love to see it. Oh, I didn't record that. Good. Good. I was hoping I wouldn't record that. Damn, that sucks. It's not that big a deal. I'll just have to pick it up later. So nice and easy so far. That worked out. All right. We'll do 5 next. So on this one, we're gonna do Superior 6 with Vulture. Oop, that typed in the wrong spot. I typed it on the wrong computer. That's why. We all fake love the same way. A little bit worried. We should be fine. We're at a disadvantage of overpowered though. I'm also wondering if I do like Secret Defenders Lizard. I guess it's a little over a 1 million punch up. We should be fine. We should be fine. I think it'll be alright. It's a for sure counter, right? I know it's old, so now I'm just debating myself. If it's so old. I think it'll be alright. We'll be alright. Alright. Alright, room 5. We have a 5 million Spider Society, so we're going at it with a 3.6 million Superior 6 with Vulture. Yeah. Focus. Usually focus Peter than Penny. So here we go. Ugh. They all fake love the same way. What you really need. I thought we spawned and Doc Ock was just dead. I'm like, good. That's exactly where we want to be. So we're gonna slow down Peter. Put this on Peter. We're flipping. Bam. And then what I like to do, because I think we should have no, we'll have Green Goblin next, and then with Craven, I'm going to ability block our Penny. So we've got ability block trauma over there, so we can just focus Peter now. We're about to get our Vulture ult, which will keep them from going still. We might be able to take out Pav, it looks like, with that Vulture ult. Let's see. Bam. We got rid of Pav. We got rid of the free... we got rid of that revive on Noir, which is good. Yeah, we're looking pretty good. Beautiful. Penny's dead. I think we get ability energy from that. What was that? I hit him and his health just went up. That was good. Loved that. It's all right. Peter can't do much by himself. There we go. Good W. Exactly what you want to see. If for some reason you find yourself facing a Spider Society, this is the way. Okay, we're doing all right so far. Not that I was a little leery about room 6, but so far that's not too bad. So far it's not too bad. Actually, really, real quick, while I'm still in good spirits, just in case something happens, I'm going to go ahead and record room 6. Okay, for room 6, forgot to hit record. We have Peggy Carter, Spider Slayer, Hercules, Falcon Joaquin, Cap Sam. We went in with Cabal, Emma X, and Kang. So we're going to check this out real quick. Just in case something goes wrong, I want to make sure I'm still positive. Go ahead and get it done. And that means I made a note on here that I needed to record it too, so it's just done. All right. So we were targeting Peggy right off the bat, but I put the Kang special on Hercules so that I could catch Cap Sam and Peggy, because it has that slowdown mechanic. Ultimately, with Cap Sam, I was just trying to avoid him doing his special. So now we're just doing regular Cabal things on top of Peggy's head.
I am the Watcher.
Chaos Queen 56, thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate you. How you doing? I hope that you're having a fantastic day and a fantastic weekend. I'm really feeling myself this. I'm really feeling myself this day. I'm really feeling myself. I'm actually really tired, but I'm in a really good mood. Because when I'm done with this is probably the first time in months on a Sunday. When I'm done with streaming, I get to go to lunch with my wife like I always do. And then I don't have to do anything. I don't have to do a damn thing. I'm probably going to listen to an audiobook and clean. And then Kang Bang to finish it off, baby. You love being able to finish off with a Kang Bang. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, good counter. Lovely. Okay, back to regular scheduled programming. We got this! Actually, real quick. Hey, bae. Let's see. 2 hours, 48 minutes ago. We might know if they've, when we finish these attacks. Okay. So we've got 6 and 5 done. Let's do a hard one. All right. We'll do one of the scary ones. Let's do our theory crafty bit. Should we do our theory crafty bit or should we wait? Let's do room 1. We'll do a theory crafting. If we win room 1 and we're feeling good, we'll do theory crafting after that. That's what we'll do. We're using Star Jammers here. This should be fine. Yeah. It is a 2 million punch up, but it's Star Jammers. It's Star Jammers, man. All right, all the way in room 1, we have Annihilators sitting here at 6.6, 6.7 if you're rounding. We've got a 4.6 Starjammers. We're hoping with new stats, this will be decent. So, oh, I said it was Annihilators. It's Annihilators sus. We're missing Silver Surfer. So here we go. I think right now, I mean, out of the 2, I did 2 easy ones, but I think we're doing pretty decent on efficiency, which is great. All right. So we can't... It would be nice to kill him first. I guess I'll put this on Gore. I would like to take out Sus first. But we have Lilandra coming, so Gore is gonna die. I was trying not to hit on Thanos too hard until after we get rid of Mr. Super Skrull here. Boy, he's healing real freaking quick though. Not a huge fan of that. He is ability blocked twice. Maybe. Looking sketchy. All right, I'm gonna see. mayhap we can stun Thanos. Hey, we did. We trauma stunned him. Killed Ultimus. That's not bad. I was kind of hoping that didn't happen. That'd have been pretty cool if that didn't happen. I'm debating if I want to keep this or not. I can follow it up with like mercs for money. I have Black Knight too. He'll eat Super Scroll. Oh, I think we just lost the whole thing, honestly. We're gonna keep it. Damn, that sucks. That didn't work. Starjammers did not they weren't able to pull it off. Fuck, dude. That sucks. I don't know if I played it. Let me know if I played it wrong in the chat. That sucks, dude. We're gonna go after this. We have plenty to clean it up with, but if we lost that one, so we lost the whole thing. So we're gonna be 0-2 for sure. Fuck. Red Hulk, Ares, APOC. Visible Woman, Void Knight. Ugh. I don't know how much. Bro, that sucks that happened that way. Damn. This is a pretty big punch up too. Mm. Mm. I'm like traumatized. I'm like, fuck. Astral's post Ares, right? So they're new stats. Should be all right. We're whatever. We already lost. Might as well play the fun Fury crafting roll. Where are we at? Room 3. All right, we're in room 3. We're using we have an Astral on defense, 6.8 million. We're using a 4 million team, Invisible Woman, MCU, Ares, Red Hulk, APOC, and Void Knight. Damn, dude, that sucks. That really sucks. I lost that. All right, and I'm focused. I'm starting focus on Doctor Strange. That special. Slow down. That APOC punch. Gonna Falcon punch here. And we're looking at Shadow King. Chaos Queen, thanks for having a follow link up. Some people call it stalking because I tend to follow everybody over to Discord. Oh, you're good. Oh man, I was kind of hoping we would drop Shadow King with that. That sucks. We're about to lose this. And YouTube and anything else, I can get videos on how to do things on. Yeah, I've got a couple videos like that. Most of my stuff is lore. Boy, the fact that APOC's attacks just sort of bounce off is pretty sad, and I kind of wish Invisible Woman was faster. Golly, dude. Okay, okay. We're not out of this one yet. Beautiful. Invisible Woman is dead. Okay, it's APOC versus Moon Dragon with Shadow King boosts, so that's exciting. Luckily, he seems to be much faster than her, but seriously, what? Do I hate Cosmic Crucible? I might hate Cosmic Crucible. My gear tier 19. Well, that was a little painful watching. Yeah. We weren't doing enough damage. Dude, yeah, I thought yesterday was trouble on Cosmic Crucible. This is stupid. Oh, man. Let's just get all the disappointment out of the way at the same time. Just get it all done. Rip off the band-aid. Just rip off. At least this isn't a 2 million punch up. Room 2, Night Stalkers. I keep finding this room pretty tricky, but we're using Vigilante. I'm assuming we're going to copy Blade. Blade or Oath. Probably Blade. Dang. Dude. Dude. The worst is when you spend that much time, like, prepping. I swear to God, when I don't prep, I do better in Cosmic Crucible. They got Punisher. And we did get Blade. He went. Oath still needs to go, so we're going to try to stun her. This should be fine. Yeah, and we took out their Punisher. Okay, that was nice and easy W right there. Oh. Oh, sorry, we won that one. Woohoo, we won that one. Yay. Bro. I'm pissed. I'm pissed. We lose this. Stream's over. Stream's over, and I'm gonna break my office door. On stream, don't worry about it. I'll do it first, and I'll come end the stream peacefully. Ugh. Room 4. Alright, room 4. We have absolute A-Force on defense. We're throwing Immortal X-Men at it. Let's get it. Super excited to get knocked out of freaking Platinum. Not like I've been Platinum 3 for months. I don't even know how I got in Plat 2 originally, and then I was gone for that month, and then now it's just like freaking crazy, man. Focus Kahori. I don't even know what else to say about this one. This one should be easy, but so should have that other one. Oh yeah, exclamation point Pokestar. There you go. You got a Chimchar. Fun. I got a when I did it way back in the way back I got a Chikorita. Easy win. So we got 4 1-taps, and then we're gonna have to clean up 2. One being a freaking Moondragon, so that's super exciting. We're gonna do we have Sus. What is it? Sus and what? Who lived? It's Sus and somebody Gladiator. And we have used both so what we're gonna do. Alright. What full teams do I have left? Let's look at this. I think we're gonna do Black Knight for sure. Do Black Knight. We're gonna do Null. We'll do Odin, Kahori. Oh, and I could just use Astral on the other ones. We'll use Old Man Logan here, and I'll use a full Astral against that to clean it up. So and actually, because I'm actually terrified right now that something goes wrong here, I keep typing on the wrong one. Hold on, I gotta see. Go. We're gonna throw Dorm in here so we automatically have a revive on Old Man Logan. Just in freaking case. This shouldn't be hard. Let's do this. Should be an easy cleanup. Bro. We basic with Odin. Feel that scroll. Come on, Kahori. Oh, no. You're not dead now. You'll be dead in like 3 seconds. There. Auto. Actually, an auto's not the move. We don't want a special with Odin. It'll slow us down. There you go. Alright. Decent cleanup there. And then got freaking Moondragon. I'm tempted to use a full Astral I have them. Oh, I don't have Emma X. I'm also wondering, I could just do like I could do some sort of, at the end of the day, it is just Moondragon, but something that has a lot of control feels good, feels safe. Moondragon can be brutal sometimes and lame others. She was pretty. Moondragon versus APOC, and what is it? Yeah, Gear Tier 19 versus my Gear Tier 19. I think it's a 3 Diamond Ape. That's pretty bad. That's some pretty impressive bullshit right there. But I think we should be fine with this array. We've got a lot of ass here. A lot of chutzpah, a lot of control, a lot of people to jump out on her. No, I didn't have any dropped attacks. I lost. I lost in room 1 and I lost against Astral. Freaking, it was 1v1 Moondragon and my APOC and Moondragon won. So that was super crazy. I was putting up a bunch of control so I could just beat the hell out of her. Yeah, I lost rooms 1 and 3. Easy cleanups, both of them. But I definitely lost this round. We should know now, I would think. Come on, are you serious? Ugh. I keep seeing these guys that are on. They're on before me, and then they still haven't attacked. And I'm like, fuck. Dude was on like I think it was less than 2 hours ago. I do think I heavily lost this one due to overpowered. I do think that was a big factor. Be completely transparent with what was going on here. I think overpowered was a big part of this. I won! I won! Let's fucking go. 49,379. Unless for some reason I'm assuming they're done. They fucked up one attack. 2 attacks. And then efficiency. What did they fuck up? I won! I can't fucking believe that shit. Let's go. Okay. That's a W, baby. I feel like I did better yesterday, and yesterday was bad too. Oh my god. So they went for my accursed configuration thing here. They went with Thunderbolts. Dude, that's bold. No shit, they lost. Was that? It must have been a sack. Yeah, it was a sack team. They used Thunderbolts as a sack team, and then they came in like that. Is that what they did with the later one too? And then we used Liberty, Doom, Black Knight. Okay. They used a Phoenix Force counter against this, and that's fair. They use Immortal X-Men against my Uncanny or Mighty Avengers, or whatever that is. That's fair. Woohoo, not so painful. A little less painful. We got the W there. Vigilante. They use Vigilante against Orcus. Easy. And then they fucked up this one, which is the once again, this is the one that is held every time. If they didn't, only one person this season has gotten a full clear. Every other time, this is the room that holds. So they came at it with Illuminati. So it's Illuminati, Thanos Endgame, Sasquatch. They came at it with full Illuminati, lost, and then followed it up with Alpha Flight. Oh, it makes sense. I was like, how the hell did they beat it with Alpha Flight? They took out Captain Britain and Sasquatch. I feel like Alpha Flight's a hot take, though. How close was that? Yeah, they didn't do super hot, super inefficient, too, which is probably... That right there is why I won. It probably is this attack. Because that was not an easy cleanup for them. I'll take it. I need the W. I met John Buscemi at Comic-Con. Oh, Bushima. The writer for Black Knight. That's cool as hell. That's super cool. Got the W, baby. Let's go. That's what you like to see. That's what you like to see. Alright. Let's reap our rewards before we move to Cosmic Crucible. We'll reap our rewards. It wasn't here. We got another 500k. We're back up to 1 million, which isn't bad. I have a comic that was created just for me by the writer of Animaniacs. Dude, that's sick as hell. That's super cool. Drawn for me. I meant not created. Just for me. LOL. It's been a long night and I need breakfast. Fair enough. Fair enough. Okay. So we have... Oh, we still have to do we have to do the Omega Tower too. I did the regular tower because I always do the regular tower first. I need to do the Omega Tower. Maybe we'll do that when we're done with Quasar Features. What does the Omega Tower even look like? It's got a little bit of zhuzh on it. Ooh, I do need all that stuff. Okay, so we'll do frosty features. I got coffee. I kind of want something cold. We'll do frosty features, and then we will maybe we'll do this Omega Tower because we haven't done it. I think this is in an ironic sense going to be a short frosty features. But all right. Let me run to the restroom. We're gonna do frosty features when we get back. So just stick around. We'll be right back. We're back. All right. Currently, I am just getting everything set up. It won't take me too long. Oh, here with the raid. Hey, thank you very much, Rolf. Right when we're about to do frosty features. Thank you very much for the raid, my guy. I hope you're doing well. My phone is silenced. Whew. Okay. I'm gonna give a shout out to Rolf. What's going on here? Oh, I did a different view. Hold on. We did things. And other things. View, slideshow. Great. Over here. Shout out at Rolf Kieran. Thank you once again for the raid. Very much appreciate you. All right. So. Not exactly going to work here, but follow Rolf Kieran. He doesn't do MSF content anymore, but he does a bunch of Hoyoverse games and Wuthering Waves and things like that. Fun games I don't play anymore because I got too addicted to them. Marvel Strike Force rides a nice little line, and it's way too expensive. Alright, so I need my note. I'm gonna get my notes out, and then we're gonna go. Yeah, Genshin Impact. That's the one I played a lot, and I was like, better stop. That's what he was playing last. And that one doesn't have it has legitimate buying mechanics, like what is it, the Blessing of the Moon or whatever. It's like $3, not 80. 80 Marvel Strike Force, really? All right, cool. Anime caught woman caught Jupiter. Jupiter. I don't know if I'll be able to pin this or not. Pin. Trigger fire muted. Bam. We'll just see. I don't know if that'll work or not, but we're gonna try it. We're all about trying things here. God, I love this. That's my new addition right there, baby. It was very expensive. It's a popcorn bucket, but it's cool. Okay. Guess we'll top into this. Ooh. I didn't get a soda. I meant to grab something cold to drink. Do I have anything to drink? There's a little bit of coffee in there. That might do me. We'll see. What is up, guys? Frosty Aussie here today for another Frosty Features. Today we are covering Quasar, the character most of us should have gotten for free and got decent stuff on. I just got him to 5 red stars because I refused at first to build Thunderbolts. I might be coming around, I don't know. But anyway, Quasar. So what this is, if you haven't been here before, is a comic book background on the tunes that you use in Marvel Strike Force, and I am your humble guide through the pages past. So, with that, let's begin. Let go. There we go. According to Scopely, what this is the blog post description that is supplied by Scopely to give us a little bit of background on the character that we're getting in the game. So this is the one we got for Quasar. So note, as I'm going to read this out loud to you all, and we are going to rate it at the end of the feature. So here we are. Quasar. Wendell Vaughn was a promising S.H.I.E.L.D. agent who defied expectations when he proved worthy of wielding the quantum bands, ancient artifacts of immense cosmic power. Transformed into Quasar, protector of the universe, he gained the ability to manipulate quantum energy, create powerful constructs, fly at high speed, and survive the vacuum of space. With a strong sense of duty and a connection to the very fabric of the cosmos, Quasar stands as one of the galaxy's greatest defenders against threats beyond imagination. So, that is Scopely's blog post description. Like I said, we will be rating that at the end of the feature. This is Quasar. Name is Wendell Vaughn. Got that right so far. First appearance is Captain America number 217, all the way back in 1977. 1970s Marvel was very much about space exploration, so getting a character like this is definitely not out of context. He looks an awful lot like Captain Marvel, and he actually hits the scene as Marvel Boy. We'll talk about that a little bit, but one of the things you want to point out, he's in a lot, and a lot of his stuff it's less of the, how do I put it? In Frosty Features, a lot of the ones we have done in the past, they're either side characters and not noted, or they're main characters and they have this really long thing. Quasar kind of sits in this realm. He's possible to miss, even if you read a lot. He's possible to miss because he is a very important character, very powerful character, but when he shows up, he's only around for a little while, right? So most of these stories, as I was going back through and figuring out what I wanted to talk about, and namely I catered it to MSF stuff, obviously, but as I was kind of going back through some of his stuff, a lot of his stories are like that long, like very like one-offs, maybe 3-issue runs, like, and then he'll disappear and he'll be gone for a while. Very much like disappeared for 4 months, disappeared for 4 years. He's body was disintegrated and he was an energy form for a long period of time and comes up as a psychic entity, right? So gone for periods of time, and he very much is used as this bookmark as like, this is how strong your enemy is. He's doing stuff to Quasar, and it's namely because Quasar's power is quite high. Powers and abilities, the quantum band. So Wendell Vaughn, he actually pulls, in depending on where you read, he pulls his powers from different spots. As Quasar, most notably, and especially used by Marvel Strike Force, we are getting all our power from our quantum bands, but we also receive the Star Brand at a point, and a few other types of things like genetic modification, things like that. So the quantum bands, we actually talked quite a bit, I think, about the quantum bands, I believe in Frosty Features Nova. Double check me on that, but somewhere in the depths of the Frosty Features lore, we have covered the quantum bands in pretty decent detail, I would say. But we didn't get to talk about specifically Wendell Vaughn, who's the most notable person who wields these things. So that's the thing. Energy manipulation. So we absorb and exude energy, specifically various forms of quantum energy or cosmic energy. Electromagnetic manipulation, so he can kind of do whatever he wants, and others. Ultimately, the quantum bands gives one the ability to kind of do whatever they want. Very much, and you especially in Scopely's description, it sounds like Green Lantern. Quasar is pretty much the closest thing we have to a Green Lantern, but the execution is so significantly different that I feel like it's a bit of a stretch to actually make that work. And also, as Green Lanterns in the DC universe are worthy of their ring and chosen by the ring itself, the quantum bands, they don't even start out called the quantum bands, and their situation changes over time. So being worthy of the quantum bands is in current canon. When Wendell Vaughn first came across these, that's not how it worked. You could just put them on and use them. When they were first, they went through many different names. We've got the quantum bands, light bands, and I believe cosmic bands. There's probably some other ones out there as well. But just know the powers that they give are vast, and having them on is what gives Quasar his might. Aliases, Marvel Boy / Marvel Man, and also Star. I couldn't actually find him actually going through Starbrand, but those that get the brand get the powers and act as Starbrand. So I'd be willing to make the argument that he has that title. He just he hasn't used it. So anyway, Marvel Boy / Marvel Man are the main ones. There's a couple of reality warping situations, Light Knight, a couple of things like that, where he might be called something else, but most notably, we've got Quasar, and then either Marvel Boy or Marvel Man. Affiliations, many. He's been in and out of a lot of different teams. Like I said, he kind of pops in and out of the comic book lines, and he's in a lot of stories. So he has a lot of affiliations. So I put down some that I just thought were interesting. Guardians, S.H.I.E.L.D., Annihilators, and Avengers. Background, I'm going to say this wrong. Fond du Lac, Wisconsin. He is a human being from Wisconsin, born as a human, raised as a human, grown up as a human, etc. Who died? Can't be a superhero or supervillain without somebody dying. And in the case of Wendell Vaughn, for him to become Quasar, the death of William Wesley is imperative. This is what leads him to getting the quantum bands. So we will talk about that. We're going to go over his origin and notable events. So we will be hitting that very soon. Leads with pacifism. A big aspect of Wendell Vaughn is that when he shows up to a situation, he's not a pacifist, but when he shows up to a situation, his first move is always to capture and contain, not to confront immediately, right? He's not trying to fight, but he's going to try to catch people and talk to them first. It's a big part of his character, and it's actually why he's able to wield the quantum bands before we change to the Green Lantern thing. Right along ego. There's a point, this is just kind of an interesting thing, depending on, ultimately, there's a few humans in Marvel lore who just kind of stockpile cosmic powers, entities, etc. Wendell's one of them. So like I said, he has the Star Brand, he's a quantum band, and there's a point in which he fights Ego, and Ego's sort of like, I don't want to say he's a symbiote, but there's sort of a symbiosis situation where Ego's sort of riding along with Wendell Vaughn. So there's a big point of contention with Quasar in one of the things we're going to talk about today. And after he spoiler alert, he's going to die. And what I'm talking about, it's comics. Everybody dies. Wendell dies a few times in comic book lore. There's a point when he dies and Ego is actually riding along with him, but we don't actually have a reason for Ego to not be dead as well. And we'll kind of cover that. Relationships. Oddly enough, once again, this is a character, because he pops in and out a lot, he doesn't have a lot of relationship. He doesn't have a whole bunch of friends, right? Usually his relationships are based specifically on the team he's with. There's nothing that's longing away from that except for his relationship with Kayla Ballantyne. So we've got Dr. Gilbert and Lisa Vaughn are his parents. Gail Vaughn is his sister. Caleb Ballantyne is the only person I could find that had a romantic situation with him, and it is a relationship that kind of, it goes for a long time, but it is very hit and miss on what their relationship actually is. But it does seem to be romantic, but it's never stated what it is. Not to my knowledge. If it is, let me know in the comments. But not to my knowledge, it's not explicitly stated that they were lovers or in a relationship at all. So, but there's something there. He's also had situations with Moondragon, but it wasn't, most of what, if you look through his stuff, most of the stuff he goes for isn't reciprocated. He's got a thing with Moondragon, Phyla-Vell, and if you know anything about Moondragon and Phyla-Vell, that wasn't going to work anyway. Frost Features Moondragon. But yeah, there's that. Oh, Frosty Features Phyla-Vell is the one where we covered the quantum bands. I just remembered. So there you go. Notable events. The origin. Born in a small Wisconsin town. I don't actually know if it's small. I don't know if it's real or just in Marvel. Marvel swings back and forth that way. But born in Wisconsin. He was raised. He's a smart guy. He joins, grows up, joins the army, regular human being still. He gets high tests, high accommodations in the army. He gets promoted to lieutenant, and then he applies for Shield Academy, where he gets he enrolls and starts to train as a Shield agent, and he gets high honors, full accommodations, whatever, through Shield Academy, and he becomes a Shield agent. They position him back in 1977. We didn't like to explain things like that we like to explain now, and he gets put in charge, not in charge, he's working on a project with one Wesley that we talked about earlier, William Wesley. He's working on a project that is, it legitimately is just the, Shield has come into owning the quantum bands. So in Marvel continuity, Wendell Vaughn is not the first person to have the quantum bands. The first person is, I'm doing really good at remembering things, is Robert Grayson. So Robert Grayson is the first Marvel boy. And at this time, I believe this is when we were calling them light bands. But ultimately, when his time as Marvel boy comes to an end at a point, Shield inherits the quantum bands. Essentially, they're handed over, right? Once again, Green Lantern rings when the person dies, gives it up, whatever. It chooses the next person that's worthy. In this situation, as of right now, hold the phone, just wait for it. As it sits. So these are just items that are left over. So with this, they go, William Wesley and Wendell Vaughn go to test out. They're doing all these tests, trying to figure out how this works. So William Wesley puts the quantum bands on, and shortly after putting them on, he realizes that he cannot take them off, and he starts to panic. And in panicking, he accidentally channels that quantum energy, and he disintegrates himself. So these things are a big bad deal, and we don't like that. But at the time that we are, maybe cleaning ashes off of the floor, Wendell turns around and AIM, the Advanced Idea Mechanics, is attacking the facility, trying to get a hold of the quantum bands. And in an attempt to save the people that are inside the facility, Wendell Vaughn puts on the quantum bands, and he is able to use them effectively. and stave off, aim, and push it off. So what is revealed in this, the reason why William Wesley is disintegrated is because he panics. Wendell Vaughn is able to use the quantum bands because of that pacifist kind of thing that we talked about before, that I brought up. He holds back because he does not inherently want, and he's actually put in this. I didn't say this before, and I just realized after he graduated from SHIELD, he wasn't put on as like a secret agent, whatever. He was put on in a science lab because they say he didn't have the killer instinct. He doesn't want to hurt people. He wants to protect people. So in putting on the quantum bands, his inherent reservation in hurting people turns into him automatically holding back power. Therefore, because he's channeling the power in a intentionally smaller way, he is not disintegrated at the beginning, right? So once again, at this point, he's not chosen by any outer being. He's not doing anything like that. He just happens to be the kind of person that isn't going to use all, he didn't set blasters to full, to kill. He put them suckers to stun, and it didn't hurt him, right? So that's how he ends up with the quantum bands originally. So from there, he's already working for SHIELD. SHIELD takes notice. He's a superpowered individual now. So then he ends up joining the group, which is the SHIELD Super Agent program that we had. So this is a team that he's with for a short period of time. Very short, in fact, where he's in league, or excuse me, the team is consisted of him as Marvel Boy, and Marvel Boy, Texas Twister, Blue Streak, and Vamp. All names I'm sure all of you know. So as we go, he's Marvel Boy for a short period of time, and he graduates to Marvel Man. He's a full-grown dude when he becomes Marvel Boy, so he gets upgraded pretty quick to Marvel Man. At a point, what we find out is out of the four-person team, Blue Streak and the Vamp are actually double agents and they actually don't know that they're double agents. They don't know the other is a double agent, right? Which is kind of cool, kind of funny, interesting little thing. There is a political criminal syndicate known as the Corporation that likes to sway things by using super people to kind of change outcomes, whatever have you. So within the finding out that these two are double agents, what we find out is that the Corporation is looking to get access to the Hulk, and they want to be able to control the Hulk, as many government. If it's affiliated with the government and it's the 70s, they want the Hulk. So they're trying to get a hold of the Hulk, which involves Captain America. So Marvel Man at the time teams up with Captain America, and through this is they're trying to kind of stop this double agent thing, take this out. And then we end up getting a really angry Hulk, and it has to be taken down. So Marvel Man steps up, and it is a 1v1 with Hulk, and it goes pretty well for him. And this is actually where he graduates from Marvel Man and gets the title and becomes officially Quasar. So, also, for those of you who've seen Frosty Features before, you know what's coming. So, him taking on the Hulk, it might give you a pretty good indication on what I would rate that power level at. So that's an important thing to note. Annihilation Wave. So we in Marvel Strike Force, we have Star-Lord, Annihilation, and we have Nova. In both of these Frosty Features did I speak extensively about the Annihilation Wave. I've talked about Annihilation Wave, and then another version of Annihilation. I've covered it pretty thoroughly throughout the series of Frosty Features. What is funny is what I cover in Novas, I don't fully touch on the beginning. So which is where Quasar comes in, and this is kind of what I was talking about with Quasar, where he kind of pops in and out, or he's in it for a very short period of time. So with Quasar in this situation, the way this works, the Annihilation Wave, so Annihilus, which we're getting a Marvel Strike Force as of this recording date, we're starting Age of Annihilus, and we've seen all his little bugs. He's an angry bug from an alternate dimension that wants to destroy all life in the Marvel 616. He wants to kill everything. That's just his move. He wants everything to be empty. He thinks it'll be better off that way, and he's wicked powerful. So he uses his Annihilation Wave, which is just a series of bugs, bug aliens, I guess, And they devour and destroy civilizations, planets, etc. So Nova, and if once again Frost Features Nova, if you want the full story, Nova's from the planet Xandar, which if you watch the MCU films is a big point in the Guardians of the Galaxy movies. Xandar. But so Xandar is destroyed, and in transit by the annihilation wave that gets back to Nova. There's a hive mind situation within Nova, so he gets this information pretty quick. So he teams up with Quasar to go and intercept the annihilation wave, and Nova's extremely powerful. Quasar is extremely powerful. So they show up. The annihilation wave is in between Xandar and the next planet. And essentially, these two together start mowing through fleets of Annihilus's people, right? Getting pretty confident and pretty cocky in what's going on. So they start just absolutely wiping out fleets. The problem with the annihilation wave is there's a lot. And the annihilation wave is huge. There's just so many people. So even just going through, if they're killing hundreds or thousands of people or monsters or whatever you want to call it, they are, they're only making a little dent. They keep coming, they keep coming, they keep coming. So they have the wise decision to track down Annihilus himself and find their leader, cut the snake off at the head, etc. And so they essentially punch through just waves and waves and waves of these bugs and get to Annihilus himself. 2v1 situation. And so they begin this fight, and Nova is taken out pretty quick. Therefore, we're now looking at this. We're getting the idea. Oh, okay, Annihilus is looking to eat everything, etc. And so and throughout this too, Annihilus is seeking power, which is very important for what's about to happen. So Annihilus and Quasar's holding his own for a bit, but then he gets grabbed. Annihilus grabs him by the arms where the quantum bands are, and then all of a sudden he's like, wow, you have a lot of power. This is that looks delicious. I'm gonna eat you. And Quasar's like, what? And then all of a sudden in this panel you see here, this is Quasar being turned to dust, or excuse me, a little blood spot on the floor. But he drains all of the quantum energy out of Quasar and essentially turns him to dust. And all that's left are the quantum bands. And at this point, Annihilus puts them on, right? Making him significantly stronger. Once again, Annihilus is an extremely powerful being, so he's not destroyed by the quantum bands. He was not chosen. He simply killed the wielder and put them on, right? Quick turnaround. As we find ourselves, if we skip to the end of the annihilation situation, we have our situation where with the Nova is a big part in being able to pull this off. Something Cancerverse, and then Phyla-Vell, right? Phyla-Vell comes along, and Nova and Phyla-Vell are fighting Annihilus, and Phyla-Vell touches the quantum bands, and here they choose Phyla-Vell to be the new wielder, which makes Phyla-Vell significantly stronger, and with that power boost from Phyla-Vell, and she's like Super Kree, Frost Features Phyla-Vell. There's a whole thing. Super Mega Charged Phyla-Vell, plus at the time Super Mega Charged Nova. They take out Annihilus. Bing bang boom, it's done. In her travels, so she now becomes Quasar, and in her travels she ends up finding a endless psychic battle between Wendell Vaughn energy form, psychic form, and Annihilus psychic form, just sort of on this plane of existence. And she's like, I don't deserve your power, take it. And he's like, no, you're good. And then he like defeats Annihilus in front of her or whatever. And so he's like this crazy energy. He ends up coming back through a bunch of random happenstance. But anyway, that's his interaction with Annihilus. He's killed pretty quick. And then once again, if you read a bunch of different Quasar stuff, this is sort of a thing that happens to him, right? Maybe he doesn't die, but sometimes he just, goes off and does his own thing, and he sulks for a couple of years. So, those are two big things for Quasar, right? One being his origin, the other one being relevant to Marvel Strike Force at the moment. So next up, power level. Marvel Strike Force doesn't care about power levels, but here on at Frost Features we do. Now the way that this works, if you are a multiversal threat, that means you can end all of realities, being able to top over the multiverse at a whim. Universal means you can end your reality, maybe then hop on over to another reality and end that one. And that one, cosmic meteor are a threat on at small and a planetary scale, being able to destroy things like planetary bodies, and with enough time and effort, being able to take out solar systems or galaxies with, like I said, enough time. Nuclear meteor power equivalent to that of a nuclear bomb, leveling things like small cities, and then also with enough time and effort being able to take out something like a small planetary body. Super soldier meteor at a level that is beyond all human capability at leveling things like brick walls or even up to city blocks. City means that you are at a human level, but trained to the absolute and utter peak of human ability. Think Olympic level athlete. In Marvel, we have a lot of mercenaries, secret agents, ninjas, etc. are at this level. And then there's Greg. Greg is the undead Asgardian that is spawned by Hela in Marvel Strike Force, and due to undead Asgardian physiology and just simple facts, when he's left alone, he is nothing. He is a nothing burger, and we are for the sake that he's a nothing burger. He will die. He is not a problem that you have to worry about in Marvel Strike Force if Hela is dead. So with that, we here on Frosty Features equate Greg to that of a regular, normal human being. Like I, being the regular Frosty that I am, I find myself in a secret facility where we have ancient rings and bands and necklaces, and we are doing a deep study. And Greg walks in and he wants one of them, and I put on some very magnificent jewelry. But since this is now in my reality and not the Marvel 616, there are no powers that are gained. But I put on this significant jewelry to try to protect it. Greg has to go through me before he can take this jewelry from my cold, dead hands. And so the fight ensues, and bedazzled and absolutely dripped out Frosty takes the makes the KO and takes Greg out, because regular human being level is Greg. So therefore, in this situation, Quasar is ridiculously powerful. You typically see him running around. He tests Eric Masterson Thor, who's easily higher level cosmic power. And then also you see him running around with Phyla-Vell, Moondragon, high level cosmic people. He's on the Annihilators, which a big thing with the Annihilators that I like to talk about, the comic book Annihilators, is they're so powerful they shouldn't all be in the same spot, right? They're so wicked strong that they can't, ultimately, if one of them moves, they can just rip apart space-time. So that puts him pretty significantly, like, nicely set in the universal level. The thing about Wendell Vaughn is he likes to hold back, right? And that also helps underline the enormity that is Annihilus and how strong he is. He is definitely one of the Marvel big bads, and a force to be reckoned with. So with that, according to Scopely, honestly, it was all right. They talk about him getting chosen, being worthy of the bands. It's not necessarily a thing. Once again, it's not a Green Lantern ring. Also, he puts on the band, he becomes Quasar. That's not how it is in Marvel lore. That's one of those things you can make an argument for it being Marvel Strike Force lore, but still, it's not canon. So. But outside of that, honestly, this is really just a description of his powers. His powers and a very basic idea of what he is. So I say it's okay. It's an okay description. Much better. We just finished a series where they didn't give a description for anybody. So definitely leagues above our last ones. So it's okay. I say nice try. Good work. So that was Frosty Features Quasar. I hope that you all enjoyed it. Please let me know your favorite Quasar moments in the comments, or if I got anything wrong, I'd love to hear that as well. Please be sure to like, share, and subscribe on YouTube, and please, if you have a Twitch account, please follow on Twitch. I'd really appreciate it. Also, as a reminder, we do Frosty Features live Sunday mornings, 8 a.m. Central Standard Time, on Twitch at the link above, YouTube link below. I hope that you all enjoyed this. I hope that you all have a fantastic, fantastic weekend. Most importantly, stay cool. I didn't record that, so that's cool. Anime Catwoman, thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate you. But that's okay. I didn't need to record. I'll just get it off the VOD. That's fine. Okay, cool. I only use this at the beginning. Did I get anything wrong? I didn't miss any points either. Kind of surprising. Ripping it from the VOD. Yeah, I'll have to rip it from the VOD. That's okay. I've done it before. It's the second time I did hit record today, though. That's pretty weird. All right, I think we're gonna do this on Mega Tower. Speaking of Annihilus, let's stay on freaking topic. Let's stay on topic. Well, because I haven't done the Omega Tower. I did the regular tower. Chaos Queen, that sounds interesting. Omega Tower is easy. Yeah, I did regular tower, and then Bendy was like, "Why aren't you doing a Mega Tower?" And I'm looking at it. I'm like, I don't know. I don't know why I didn't do a Mega Tower. So let's do it. I definitely don't expect it to be difficult. We're gonna go back to my playlist. There's a couple people in here that are kind of new. So ultimately, what I was just playing was Stream Beats by Harris Heller. It's what I play when I do Frosty Features. But the music with words on this channel is all from up and coming artists. So if you like any of it, there is a link right there to a Spotify playlist. Check it out. Each of these people, each of these groups, each of these people that are recording these, all of these, your views will matter to them, right? It's not just some random, you know, you're not just another person for the Backstreet Boys to get, right? All of these, each listen, each stream helps them out quite a bit. So check them out if you like anything you hear. Okay, well, this doesn't look good. Is this who I get to use the whole time? Everybody's gear tier 19 except for Mr. Fantastic. Not gonna lie, I just started Marvel Strike Force. I played Marvel Contest Champions for 10.5 years now, though. Holy crap! I played Contest of Champions way back in the day, but I stopped. I got a feeling this should just one-hit kill everybody. It did! It did kill everybody. Good. But that's cool. That's awesome. Let me know if you have any questions. Also, there's a couple people in the chat. Midnight likes to pop in that has some really good knowledge and stuff when it comes to that. There's a lot of people here that do, actually. I'm over on Marvel Contest Champions as well, but I had to take a break after my inventory completely disappeared for 2 days. I got mad at it and decided to go do something else and ended up on Strike Force because Rivals won't download on my cell phone. Fair enough. I prefer Marvel Strike Force to Marvel Contest Champions. In Marvel Contest Champions, here's my thing. You can get to, and this I played it years ago, but if you said you've been playing it for 10.5 years, I probably played it on towards the beginning of that 10-year mark, or whatever. Definitely pretty shortly after they came out, as a game. They event that I'm in a fight, because it's a fighter, right? If I'm fighting and the guy can't kill me, but he's significantly stronger. If I have to fight him for 4 hours, I should be able to beat him. That's not a thing on there. I remember getting in it was the Unstoppable Juggernaut event or something, and it was Unstoppable Colossus, and it was a point where he couldn't kill me because I was doing really good to avoid him, whatever, but I couldn't do enough damage to do anything, so it just went on and on and on and on and on. It was impossible to beat, and that kind of shit bothers me. At least Marvel Strike Force has the will to just fucking kill everyone, no problem. It's either way too hard or way too easy, as we're probably going to be very easy until we get to the Crimson Gear stuff. In this example right here, I'm showing you. That's why I'm doing it. Okay. Would love a Jason target. Yeah. Get it. Invisible Woman ain't messing around, bro. I think you played Labyrinth of Legends. That's endgame content. I don't know. I had that problem with my opponent. I fought him for 4 hours and he wouldn't die, and I got tired of buying more energy and revives and just quit in the middle of the war. I was fighting Sentinel, who kept reviving every time I turned around, like every 3 minutes. Jeez, yeah. But until that point, I loved that game. I played it a lot. But I've been playing this one now for 4 years, I think. Getting those sweet, sweet rewards. Sweet, sweet rewards. We won CC. Got a Frosty Features in. We can get through this. Real solid day. I'm probably going to play the Insane Trilogy on Steam and grind out Danger Tokens. I've been playing Strike Force since Friday and I really like it. It's a fun game. I'm very end game. Well, I'm all the way in the end game. There's people way stronger than me, but it is Marvel Strike Force in its current state is very new game friendly, which is great. So it is a very fun. I'm at the point. Me and a lot of people are at a point where it's like it goes back and forth being fun and annoying. But new game, honestly, new game is hard to beat. Zazel and Satana are my most wanted characters for Marvel Contest Champions, and to see the Marvel Strike Force just makes my day. Yeah, and Zazel comes out tomorrow. Wait, was that Odin? I don't know if I have enough, if my teams are hot enough to get through this. Yeah, there's an Odin. Gotta attack Odin. As badly as I'm beating these, I'm still not sure my teams are strong enough to get through this. I'm really not sure what my regular invisible woman's at. I just brought the other one up to Gear Tier 19 today, and she's doing a lot. Yeah, no, I'm definitely excited for him to come out. They're doing the Hellfire Club. Hold on, where's she at? Yeah, she's at Gear Tier 18. And then he's at 19, and he's at Gear Tier 18. He's at 17. God damn. Yeah, once we get up a little higher, it's going to be pretty rough. Well, in reality, any game can have their fun and their annoyance. Making more and more purchases with real money get real annoying, and Contest of Champions having to wait 24 hours for your next objective to show up. Well, this game is very much like that. In fact, if you want to stay even kind of relevant, you need to buy the strike passes, and the strike passes aren't enough to keep you relevant. So if you're trying to be competitive in this game, to stay not relevant, the like entry level I'm being dead serious. The entry level spender kind of thing is $80 a month. There are 2 passes that are 2 weeks long, and each pass is $20. And that's sort of like the minimum investment to even be kind of relevant. And so I can't afford that. And then outside of that, people make individual purchases, which make it way worse. Honestly, new Invisible Woman and old Invisible Woman working together seems like a pretty decent move. Get him, Pedro. I'm gonna put this on Nightcrawler. Hit them all. Wait, I thought that was an attack off. Is that a primary adjacent? Whoopsie. Ouch, $80 a month. Yes, yep, 100%. Marvel Contest Champions is you pay and get things faster, but you don't have to pay. That's how this is, for the most part. When Captain Britain first released, you had to pay to get him. But if you want to keep up competitively with best players, you might have to spend. It's not needed if you are casual or half competitive. In this, you have to spend to be competitive. Well, this is far cry from what my husband and I spend on Marvel Contest Champions. He gets 50 to put towards what he wants, and I get 50 to put towards what I want. That's not bad. So we lost regular Mr. Fantastic. Do I need to restart this? Inferno Prodigy 85, thank you so much for the follow. How you doing? I'm thinking I might have to restart this because Mr. Fantastic just died. Dude, he was gear tier 19, right? I really like fighting with a Fantastic Four bunch. They are fun, except when Invisible Woman dies right off the bat. Yeah, that's fair. I'm not a big fan of how early I am, and I already lost. I'm kind of done with country today. I really like her music, but I'm just not feeling that right now. There we go. Yeah, we weren't even in the gear tier 19 area. But I really needed this purple gear, so that's good. Oh, and these orbs, unstable cells, those are nice too. But I may have to start over. I'm good. I've been trying to find this stream for a while, and I finally caught one. Oh, hey, thanks. I appreciate that. Yeah, there's no way to heal, so he's gone. That sucks, dude. Like, what is this? Like, why is Thunderbolt the other option? Ugh. Guess I can put freaking Thing on here. At least he's decent. He has a decent, like, opening move. How's the game going for you? It's going all right. We won our Cosmic Crucible today, and we're trying to get through the Omega Tower, but looking at it, I don't think I can. I'm building a Fantastic Four MCU, but I'm just out of resources, so I actually don't think this is an option for me. Look at that. We're killing MCU Mr. Fantastic right now, and he's geared tier 18. Invisible Woman's 19. Dang. Invisible Woman's definitely putting in the work, though. Definitely gotta watch out for Aggie too. She's probably gonna. Yeah, she just killed. She just killed my Reed. That's rough, dude. Give me your positive effects, and by giving me, I mean flip them. Get out of here. I don't know if we're gonna go as far as we can. I'm gonna try to save some cooldowns here. I knew he was gonna die when we walked into this. That's okay. It's great. Those two are killing people in one hit, and then everybody else is dying. I think I was only able to get up to cell 4 in Omega Tower. Gotcha. They should rename this to Omega Kraken Tower. I don't know about that. I'm pretty close to being able to get through here. Are there some Marvel Strike Force YouTubers on YouTube we're going to watch with some followers for news, etc.? Yes, absolutely. Valley Flyin' 76. He's one of my favorites to watch. Mobile Gamer. Mobile Gamer and Valley Flyin' are the big ones for YouTube that I watch. That'll probably give you my link. My link, I only really do Cosmic Crucible videos that are instructional. But for good, like, new player guides, things like that. Oh, and Dorky Dad, of course. I don't know how the hell I thought. Valley Flyin'. So here, I'll type him out in chat. So you got Valley Flyin'. Valley Flyin' 76. Mobile Gamer. I don't think Bendy's actually been doing content. But Bendy's really good to follow. Mobile Gamer, and then Dorky Dad. Dorky Dad's got some badass content like that. Those are the three main ones right now, I believe. And I don't want to offend anybody by saying that. He hasn't really... Yeah, Bendy really doesn't do a whole bunch of... He doesn't do a whole bunch of things, but I think Valley Flyin', or no, either Valley Flyin' or Dorky Dad, I think, has an updated new player guide. I'd recommend that. They're really strong in the game. Seer might have stuff too. Seer Gaming. I think we're done here. How many is it overall? 10? Yeah, I don't think so. It says requires 5 characters, but it's very specifically the Fantastic Four MCU. Rough. Rough. We'll run it. We'll run it. Wait, what? Oh, I don't have him. I don't have him at a high enough ISO. I'm done. Wow. Wow. Jeez. Where are we on that? How long we got? Oh, there's 30 days. Okay, I'll finish it. I'll finish it. That's just what we get right now. That's okay. We'll have Franklin. We'll have Franklin hopefully in the next couple days. Hopefully. Because I should be able to spend those on orbs, I believe. Let's see what we got. I swear to God, those are orbs. Or are they just milestone points? Why did I just get nothing from that? Hey, we'll take 100 dark promo credits. The Seer Gaming does too, but I think he's been leaning more into CC content. Yeah. Alright, thank you. I'll give you a follow too. Hey, thank you. I appreciate it. I do mostly lore and stuff, but my VODs and stuff are up on there too. But if you didn't see the Frost feature we did earlier, check it out. See what you think. I think they're good background videos. You know, you're like doing something, you just need something on in the background. I've been using these for Crimson gear. Let's see what we get. See if we can get our blade up. You playing Pokemon Go? Yeah, I play I stopped Pokemon Go when they are. Oh God, that's bad. I played Pokemon Go a lot. I got to max. Excuse me. I got to level 39 before they raised it. And I was just barely off of 40, and they raised the level cap, and I was so pissed I stopped playing. But I've been thinking about picking it back up. Honestly, I've actually got the little Pokemon Go Plus in my drawer behind me. The little walking attachment you just had on your you put on your belt. Oh God, I played a lot. And I took it with me to Italy, and I played in Italy and got some region locked Pokemon like Farfetch'd and Mr. Mime. Double checking I don't have any other orbs I need to do. What time is it? 10:44. We got 16 minutes. I could do Danger Room. I see. Yeah, there's really nothing. 1.56 million. I'm just trying to make sure I've got everything covered. Yeah. And dude, make sure you're doing your curse challenge. It ends today. Just some training mat or training orb mat orb fragments. Words and stuff. Well, be careful. Scopely owns Pokemon Go now too. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I got 3 different Pokemon Go Plus devices. That's awesome. I really enjoyed it. The reason I ask is I'm seeing this Pokemon community game pop up thing and PokePass and anime Catwoman caught this or that or other thing, and I like that sound. I'm like, that sounds like Pokemon Go. Yeah, it's a text-based game, Pokemon Go. If you scroll down, so if you're watching me on Twitch, you scroll down, there's a little panel, and you can actually you can like trade and battle Pokemon and level them up and all sorts of stuff. So you can, it's kind of like Pokemon, but you don't have you're not walking around. You go into people's chats that have Pokemon community game, and you can catch Pokemon. Exclamation point Poke Shop, and you can all do everything in the little panel too, but exclamation point Poke Shop lets you buy different Pokeballs and stuff like that. So you can use like a net ball for a Magikarp or whatever, make it easier to catch, or there's timer balls, quick balls, all the things. So it's Pokemon, but it's like watered down Pokemon, but it's in the text of Twitch chats, which is pretty cool. Scopely takes over Pokemon community game. I'm quitting it. Ah, fair. It's a Twitch extension. It's not in relation to. Yeah, it's not in relation to Pokemon Go at all. Is my account safe for other streamers? Yes, it carries over. I very often will sit in people's chats and just play Pokemon Go. Pokemon community game. You got me messed up. But it's pretty fun. I like to do the wonder trades on there. Get some good stuff. Now you got a lot of Pokemon on there. If that tickles everybody's fancy. I haven't really tried yet. I've just been grinding single nodes. So I did this one earlier to get the 600 so I can get the global thing. And I took Invisible Woman up another star. But I've just been setting it on difficulty 9. And then I've been just doing to get all these coins that I have, I've just been doing the first node over and over and over and over and over and over. But I think we can make a pretty solid run at gear tier 9 or difficulty 8 right now, and then my goal is to make a good one at difficulty 9. All you have to do is !PokeStart to get started. You can interact in Pokemon community game at any stream as long as the streamer has the extension enabled. Okay, guys, I'll catch you all later. I gotta go. My phone, put the phone charger, get my breakfast that I've been talking about for the last hour. Have a great day. Hey, thanks for the follow, Chaos Queen. Thank you for swinging by. Have a good day. I still remember the first days when Pokemon Go came out. Played it with a friend. Such a great time back then. Oh my god, yeah, it was awesome. I walked up a mountain. Me and a bunch of friends went up a mountain because we thought that's where you would find dragon Pokemon. In the middle of the night, it was like 3 a.m. We went up to a freaking ski resort, walked around, and realized there was like no Pokemon out there. Drove like 40 minutes. It was fun. It was a lot of fun. Regardless, it was a lot of fun. We didn't catch any Pokemon, but it was a lot of fun. We had a rivalry with the Arby's crew. We went to Arby's, and the guys that owned the Arby's was like Team Instinct, and we were Team Mystic. And we always go and take their gym over. Remember the first as Pokemon Go came out, played it with friends, such a great time. Yeah, man, I may have to download that shit again today. Now that we're talking about it, I've been thinking about it so hard. Let's give this a shot. We'll do difficulty 8, and we'll just see what happens. We'll try this for real. Okay, she seems like she's gonna definitely be the one to go for. And then, just judging by the limited interaction I've had with her so far, and then we're gonna throw Blade in there. I've been trying to build. I had to pick between a Curse and Fantastic Four MCUs. I've been building a Fantastic Four, but I wanted 2 gear tier 19 people, so here we are. Carry on the dummy. I remember the myths about wild legendary Pokemon, like 3 legendary birds could spawn in the wild, etc. Oh, yeah. I remember that. Go here just because of that Scarlet Witch. Beautiful. Thank you, Blade. We're gonna auto basic from here, I think. Gotta get some of them cooldowns. Or not. Cool, and we're just running to 11. I usually go to 11. Never get into Pokemon Go because no phone I own can run it, and phones that can are unreasonably priced. That's fair. We're not doing allies cannot gain trauma. Resist buff. Allies get 20%. We'll go with the resist. Okay. Select. Hopping in there. That doesn't look too hard. Fight. That's sad. I got 2 phones and recently Pokemon Go shut down on my older phone, but it's fine. But yeah, my wife and I used to go out and walk during COVID. We would go to parks and walk around and just play Pokemon Go. I don't know why I stopped playing it. Now I'm sitting here thinking about it, man. We'll be downloading it today. Her and I have been talking about getting it back. That's sad. Yeah. Used to walk around with my dad and his girlfriend and get it. Basic evade. Execute feels pretty good too. But I like this evade thing. I'm gonna go for I always go for the care packages. Yes. No, I'm gonna go for the health. I know you can get more from the elite, but this isn't my actual push right now. So we're going brick house, warlock on spawn, allies, gain defense up and safeguard. Nice. That's a solid start, man. All right, we're gonna go for the regular combat. Yeah, this got much higher pretty quick. Pop him in there. I remember the free remote raid pass when COVID started. Yeah. It's all good. I play literally every other Pokemon video game, and I have a massive collection across all my game profiles, so I've made up for not being able to play Pokemon Go. That's fair. Are you doing a home living dex? What is that? Feels like this wants to go here. But we still took him out. Nasty. Nasty. Let's just go for basic right now and see. Damn, love it. We can auto basic from here. Okay. Thought we would have a couple more turns than that. That's all right. I swear it said they were gear tier 19, but that's fine. I'm not mad. Still rolling. Still going. Flame. What do we got? Special trauma and special apply trauma to primary target. That's pretty nice. Basic heal when an ally uses their basic heal all allies for 10%. I feel like I'm getting pretty damn good boosts. We got yes. Wait, can I rent the better one? Yeah, let's rent a better one. We'll take the heal. And this is a shop. I'm glad I didn't spend those. I thought about it. Get Dr. Doom then. 100 left. Alright, that felt pretty good. Hop in. Well, I think we'll play this to fruition. We'll see where we end up. I am now that there are incentives to doing so. What does this mean? It's hard to explain, but you have to catch every Pokemon in the game, where it released, and transfer it to bank/home. It's just doing a huge collection with transferring from your old Pokemons to home. Oh, just so like, okay, the Pokemon bank in between the games. Living Dex is you complete each Dex from each game at home, regional Dexes, national Dexes, etc. But like if I have a Pokemon Crystal version on Game Boy Color, that doesn't count, right? This is just for like, I'm assuming like 3DS, Switch games, like stuff like that. We're gonna do auto basic. Put it on him though. Yeah. Okay. So it's just, yeah, it's just like the games that can connect to whatever this bank is. That's still cool though. This is for Gen 7. I got you. Okay. One of my big prides is my Game Boy collection. I've got Pokemon Red, Pokemon Silver, Crystal, Sapphire, Ruby. I've got a bunch of the. I have a, like as far as the games go, I have a shit ton of them, all the way up until like newer. We already have some heals. We'll do. Probably should have went with the other one. This is looking. That one's looking a lot scarier than the other ones. You can transfer your Pokemon Crystal Pokemon with Pokemon Bank and Pokemon Mover to Gen 5 and then to home. Process though, worth it, but it's timely. Sounds cool though. Okay, we need to kill Scarlet Witch sooner rather than later if possible. Come on. Die. Okay. There she goes. No, we get another Zugs on the field. I can't remember which. That might have been him right there. Come on, baby. We're having a pretty good run right now. I would suck to lose it here. Especially when I could have went for that freaking heal. See if we can clear the field a little bit. We definitely cleared it a little bit. There is a Hela. I thought there was. Wasn't seeing her. Oh god, she's gonna die. Do we have anything to heal? Ooh, we like the death guard. Let's put that. We're gonna put death proof on. Definitely like the death proof. Right. One more assist. Yeah, let's do it. Nice. And then I think we can ult there. That's all right. Beautiful. And then we'll auto basic these guys. Beautiful. Nice. And then we can heal Invisible Woman. How do I check my extensions? You can scroll down on my thing, and there's a Pokemon community game panel. And I'm sorry I misspoke Gen 8 and up, but it includes all the side games like Let's Go, Pokemon Go, and Legends Arceus. That's cool, dude. That's super cool. Ultimate extends duration of all positive effects on self by 1. On spawn, all allies gain defense up. On spawn, all allies bury yourself for 10% of their max health. Oof. All three of these I'm gonna go for ultimate extend, but I might regret that. We're not gonna go elite. We're gonna go regular, and we're gonna heal Invisible Woman. Lovely. All right, we got an old man Logan, so we gotta watch out for that. Whew. I didn't realize it was Black Knight or Black Knight as well. That's pretty rough. It'd be great to get Doom. Yeah, well, let's go ahead and use Doom's ult here. It's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough with the Black Knight, but we should be able to kill him. We lost Doom. The fact that he already has his revive sucks. Sucks real bad. Stun him. Oh, he's immune? It doesn't matter. We got him. We got him. There we go. Nice and easy. Nice and easy there. No, not auto. No. Fuck. It's auto basic. Whoopsie. Doom should have a revive mechanic through his Doom bot like Mysterio has with his clone. That'd be nice. Definitely doesn't. Flame. Special apply trauma. Allies get 20% damage. Like that. I think we'll get one of these heals. Probably get that as well. That bad boy. And we get a heal. Yep. Tempted to heal. We'll get him too. Alright, let's hop in it. This might be it. This might be the last one. Text my wife. What do we got on the field? Willandra. We're no longer one-hit killing people. That's for sure. I noticed that pretty quick. Okay, I need if I get the chance, I need to put Mr. Fantastic on the outside. Yeah, I think we're out here. I did quite a bit of damage. That's alright. Shit, we forgot about Doolum. Oh, shit, I did forget about Doolum. Oh, my God. How did I forget about Doolum? Oh, my God. Yeah, he'll be alright. That's crazy. I haven't, in my defense, I haven't seen him stream in a bit. He hasn't been, I don't think he's been on when I've been on, so it did not cross my mind to mention Doolum. Get him, Blade! Hold on. What, can we actually get the W out of here? Can we get the W out of here? No, I think we might. There's a shot. Blade ain't nothing to fuck with. Come on. Pop that right there. That. Damn. Damn. Let's go, Blade! Let's go, Blade! That's alright. That's alright. But I think we're done though. I'm gonna see if we can keep flying, but I don't think so. Two susses and an APOC. What can we do for this? Eh. Oh, we can get them all. Okay. Alright, hold on. Let's roll. Make this a little bit better. Get in there! Get in it! Yeah, they're all in the field at the same time. That's rough, dude. It'd be great if we could just take out that Shuri. She grants a speed up, right? We like the adjacent situation there. God, it'd be great if we could get a decent AoE. There goes Mr. Fantastic MCU. Yeah, I don't think Blade's gonna be able to solo this one. Yep, that's the end of it. That's alright. That's alright. It was a decent enough attempt. Alright, we're gonna find somebody to raid. We should have, having a moment. I would assume Sen is on. We're gonna find out. Okay. Dude, I already having me freaking log in. I already logged in today, but alright. Whatever. I'm not mad. Alright. Now we're logged in. Jeez. Alright, let's see. Who's on? Should be Sen. Oh, Doolum is literally live right now, and I forgot him. Whoops, Sen is on though. We're gonna raid Sen. But Doolum is here as another really solid Marvel Strike Force streamer and content creator. Very good. All right, we're gonna hit up. We're gonna hit up Sun Raven. Following. Where is he? There he is. Boom. Let's hit him. Okay, we're starting our raid. Cool. All right. Sensor dude. So thank you all so much for the follows. Today's been an awesome stream. Thank you for the help and the CC and such. Please give send all the love you gave me. I hope that you all have a fantastic weekend. Most importantly, all stay cool.